Hi everyone, today we're here for another session of the speed round with Nikhil. He's head of product at the Wormhole Foundation, and the speed round today is going to be about NTT.
Awesome, thanks for having me.
Yes, sure. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
No stress. You ready?
Not at all.
Okay, so round one, question, what's the added value of using a native multi-chain token rather than a wrap token that more traditional bridge approaches offer?
Yeah, so this is one of the great things about NTT, I think, which is that it was specifically designed to work with native asset issuance. And one of the really valuable things about this is that if you're an asset issuer, you can own your token contract across the different chains that you deploy on. So this means that with traditional wrapped asset bridges, you usually used a stock contract that you didn't have any customizability over or any ownership over. Now, if you're an asset issuer looking to deploy your token on multiple chains, you can add custom features into your token contract, you can have it as upgradable, you can put whatever you want in there that will be valuable for your protocol, and NTT is fully compatible with that.
That's cool, all right. So next, what's the role of the NTT Manager?
So the NTT Manager is a smart contract. It's one of several smart contracts in the NTT deployment. And the role of the NTT Manager is it's like the logic or the brains of the business logic of the deployment. And so it manages minting and burning tokens, locking and unlocking tokens depending on how you deploy NTT. And it also manages all the admin functions, the security functions that are related to the NTT deployment.
Okay, how does the global accountant maintain cross-chain integrity?
So the global accountant is a security feature that Wormhole contributors built. It works because it is like a global balance integrity checker. So what the global accountant does is it will track all of the different amounts of tokens that have been bridged from one chain to another chain. So let's say you've bridged 100 tokens from Ethereum to Solana. And then when you bridge tokens back from Solana to Ethereum, the global accountant will ensure that you are not bridging more than 100 tokens back from Solana to Ethereum. Otherwise, it's violating an invariant, which is that you can never bridge more than 100 tokens back from Solana to Ethereum based on the historical balances and cross-chain transfer activity. So that's how the global accountant works. The global accountant is integrated with Wormhole products like NTT. And so it adds an extra layer of defense and depth security to any NTT deployment.
All right, so there is no locking with NTT. What type of verification setup team can use?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, another great thing about NTT is there's no lock-in to Wormhole. NTT has flexible verification, which means that you as the owner, the asset issuer, owner of the NTT deployment can configure which underlying verification mechanisms you use when performing cross-chain token transfers. So the Wormhole Guardians is one such verification mechanism that you can use that most projects do use. It's a very battle-tested, robust validator set. But you can integrate any NTT with any kind of verification, off-chain verification process, whether that is a custom verifier that you want to run yourself, whether that's a ZK-based verifier, whether that's another third-party bridge. And there's a great example of this. Wormhole contributors and Axelar contributors last year worked with the Lido DAO to deploy NTT for wrapped staked ETH. To BNB chain, and that deployment is secured by both Wormhole messaging and Axelar messaging. So that uses NTT in a 2 out of 2 verification setup between Wormhole and Axelar.
All right, so now we go for the second round. So just so everybody understands, second round, you have 2 options. You need to pick one. No hesitation. We go for it, okay?
Let's do it.
All right, ETH or Sol?
Sol.
Stablecoin or meme coins?
Stables.
Decentralization or performance?
Performance.
San Francisco or New York?
San Francisco.
Self-custody or institutional custody?
Self-custody.
Social recovery or seed phrase?
Social recovery.
Entity or wrapped asset?
NTT.
Bonk or whiff?
Bonk.
Tokenomics or product market fit first?
PMF.
Deepin or Desai?
Deepin.
Rabby or Phantom?
Rabby doesn't support Solana, so I gotta go with Phantom.
Okay, GA or Blobs?
Oh my God, blobs.
Bounty hunters or airdrop farmers?
Bounty hunters, you mean like hackathon bounty
Yes.
hunters? Airdrop farmers.
Okay, chicken tikka masala or saag paneer?
Saag paneer.
Ah, easy. Okay, thank you very much everyone. You can check out NTT on our documentation. Bye.
Thanks.